two of the winningest programs in recent college basketball history. Speed wins out. And with that tip, Braden Smith and consecutive start. They have started every game since they set foot on campus, including exhibition game to start. Here's Aiden Terrell inside.
Matt Painter can call him with the best of them.
Number one in the country in offensive efficiency. Small sample size for sure. There's transfer Oscar. He had 17 points and 9 boards. 3 ball, in and out, and a rebound.
For 6 years in college basketball, they made out to Alabama. There's not one.
Smith finds Clough. A little jump stop before he's the two winningest teams in college basketball that have yet to win a national title. Here's Smith off the screen, and he rattles it home. He had 17 in this matchup last year, 27 in their game in Toronto against Bama 2 years ago. And Holloway drills it. That is on this end of the floor. Smith loses Phylon, finds Clough. What a feed. No whistle, and go.
4 in black was against Alabama.
Right, so wants it back from Bull Bowen, but instead the big pulls the trigger. Just his second 3 of the year. He doesn't always need it, but it's there for him. A little shake and bake at the top. And Clough lost the handle on the rebound. Leaning on Amari Allen, 6'8" freshman, down on the block. Smith lost Bull Bowen for a second and then drew the foul. Just a first game for Kaufman Run. He missed the first 2 of the season. And a little push shot for Clough. 5 consecutive starts before the injury bug got him to start the season. Bull Bowen looking for his second. And over the top. Why would you ride your bike through his front yard? Can we get some sidewalks?
I was challenged to do it.
Beautiful feed, and Lawyer reverses it in. Beautiful pass in transition, and Lawyer's going to bring it out. 10 of Purdue's 12 points so far come in the paint, and that'll change with the
shots, getting that half-court defense set.
Allen steps into a triple and drills it. Amari Allen, the freshman from Green Bay, Wisconsin. They broke Loyola Marymount's NCAA tournament 3-point record last year in their game against BYU. Trey Kaufman Wren answers with 51 of their 66 field goal attempts. Daniel Jacobson with the screen. Now the lob. And
from Braden Smith.
Jake Benner is on the floor now for Purdue. He had started that last game against Oakland. And Trey Kaufman Wren's action. Corner 3 good. Williamson will let it fly. Everybody can shoot. That's Noah Williams. Zachary Harris trying to probe. A little physical. They let him play, and it rolls off the rim. Second in the country in tempo, according to Ken Pom, for the first 2 games. And another move. Couldn't find the rim. Smith looked right through it left. And pump fakers you will see in college basketball. Shot clock late. It's a 5-3 ball. Zachary Harris for 3. Holloway 13 preseason All-SEC. He's got 2 threes tonight. Bama has had 5 plays.
That's a big, big deal.
One of the best turnover rates in all of college basketball. They turn it over on fewer than 10% of their possessions. And it did last year as Purdue got its 2nd straight win against Bama. Trey Kaufman Wren on the glass. Turnover. And we got bodies all over the place. Meyer trying to take advantage. And the freshman
once Braden Smith is done.
Aiden Holloway in traffic.
Tom, you have got to be up hot.
Field goal attempts have come from behind the arc. Meyer, mid-range. Got it. Meyer, 6'4", 215, good size at the point guard position. Kaufman Wren, jump hook. He goes over. Phylon with the dish into the corner. Holloway, yes! That is the 4th triple for Aiden Holloway tonight.
And that is
half last year at Mackey. Another turnover. Here's Phylon. Officially, they've only counted 2 turnovers for Purdue tonight. But
Tom Hart are from distance.
Trey Kaufman ran, lost Reitzel, and rolls it home.
Only physical but skilled, 12 feet in.
Oh, rare two, and it spins home for London Jemison. What you don't want if your percentage, it's 66 through the first 2 games of the year. Here's Fletcher Lawyer off the screen. Went down, but no whistle. It's a continuity of culture in West Lafayette. Here's Reitzel. He'll drive and try to float it. Talking about Braden Smith today, he said he directs traffic with the best of them. He's constantly moving the pieces on the floor. Now Jacobson finishes up. Holloway lost Smith for a second. Now Bowen again. He's got the green light, and it is glowing right.
Can get to the rim himself from Alabama.
He shot 41% from deep for Florida State last year. Touch pass inside. Kaufman ran off the feed from Lloyd. Millette shares it into the corner. Sherrill for 3. Got it.
That's out.
A turnover. Reitzel Jr. gets into Lawyer. They want to attack Fletcher Lawyer. Of their 26 attempts have come from behind the arc. Here's LeBaron Philon. And a whistle.
It's all about 3 and black, determining the tempo for Purdue.
8th offensive rebound of the first half. Trey Kaufman ran again over the left. EK had 20 and 10 against Creighton the other night. Here's Smith penetrating. Fade away over the freshman Allen.
Well-coached team in black on the road.
Holloway got past Smith, and then Smith with the reach in from behind commits his second. Here's Allen into the paint and try to wrap it around to Sherrill. On the contact from Clough, Purdue the opposite way.
The one thing you can give up in that is not sure where the help defense is going to rotate from. That's the only thing.
About the same pace these two teams played to in a game at Mackey Arena last year. Reitzel Jr. off the glass and in. Reitzel looking to tie this thing up. And he does so. That was the first on. It's Omer Meyer running the offense for Purdue. Meyer finds Kaufman Ren. Got it. And now 3 around Clough in traffic. Hangs, can't hit. And Purdue puts a clamps down on the final. And his teammate Braden Smith, little shake on LeBaron Philon. Trying to work inside. Couple of pump fakes. And now an extra. And he draws the foul.
Of eligibility at Purdue, but man, the mainstay, the coach on the floor.
The second player in Big Ten history to do that. The other was a guy named Magic Johnson. And then Braden Smith did it again. Statistically, he has been untouchable. Kaufman Ren shares it. Here's C.J. Cox. Floater. Off the window and in. Upward C.J. Cox back at the free throw line. Has got his first point of the night. And now he makes it a 3-minute stretch in the first half where they shot 15 consecutive threes. They outscored Purdue 24-22 in that span. Sherrill on Braden Smith. How does Matt Painter handle that with 18:24 to go?
Well, we're getting ready to find out. Now, you trust your point guard. All the scenarios you can have in a college game.
3 ball off the rim and a whistle inside. Deep in this one. Here's Philon with 6. Steps through and rolls it home.
They're sitting right in that lane.
Fletcher Lawyer all alone. That's a deep 2. He got rid of it. Now no numbers for Bama as Purdue gets back. Philon steps through again, and Lawyer takes it away. Smith launches a 3 and drills it. His second triple of the, third triple. Back to Bowen. Reitzel Jr. with the shake. Now Bam makers will be at Washington this weekend. Trey Kaufman took a bump. That is the second on Braden Smith. They played against each other in AAU ball and a couple of times in high school as seniors. Bowen, more than anything else, is we both love to win. We don't care about the starts. We don't care about the stats. Reitzel Jr. And now the lob. Then Duncan Daniel throws it. Hadn't gotten it going. 2 for 9 and 0 for 4 from 3. Bowen now drives on Jacobson and draws the foul. Side and played high school ball in Jericho, Virginia.
Well, Nate Oates is a point shooter.
And he knocks them both down at the free throw line. 16-yard drive by Harris. Great defense by Bama. Shot clock at 7. Kaufman ran right hook. He's got an 5 on the shot clock. Going to get another late shot clock bucket. Smith leans, floats. And it's the third time it's happened tonight to go with only 4 assists. Holloway for 3. Bam! Offensive rebound. They'll reset. Reitzel doesn't hold it for long. Rebounded by Jacob. Where your holes are. It's okay to get exposed because the goal is to win the whole thing and to be playing your best basketball in March. And Smith at the free throw line. It's his first make from the line tonight.
Big time football game in Tuscaloosa in November. And this
Smith will bring it up. Been tied 10 times. And now 19th lead change. He made an instant impact on campus at Purdue. He had 7 steals in his first Purdue game. It was this guy, Taylor Bowen, in 17 in the win at St. John's. Phylon. Got it. No Fletcher Lawyer on the floor for Purdue. Skip pass, touch inside. Clough gives it up, and Harris fouled. Williamson's in foul trouble, reaching in a Clough. Here's Smith. He lost the freshman, left him behind, and drills the 3. Right after he's knocked away, and Bowen rejected it. Here's Phylon for 3. His first of the night. Shot clock at 5. Smith. And a reach in on Williams.
But when that thing is loaded up, Michigan State already with a good hard-fought win over Arkansas. Final 4 contender.
Yeah, Peja Stojakovic's kid had a big game last night. Steal, but knocks it into Holloway's hands. Bowen for 3 again. And a foul. Really put it together tail end of last season. For Nate Oates and company was a 3-point
line on 42 attempts. The perfect stretch 5 for this Alabama. So good. And not let that Alabama run game get out in front of him.
They leave Smith alone. He can't make him pay, but Clough. Smith at the free throw line. This is his first 2. He's been good lately. Top Clemson. You can always watch both on the all-new ESPN app.
A good women's game coming up after 3 in white, an open look.
Handoff for Smith. Goes right back to Kaufman. He shares, and Daniel Jacob coverage. 6-0 Purdue run. Corner 3. Good! Bama's got an answer again. Houston Millette second. Trey Kaufman-Wren kicks it to Fletcher Lawyer. Got it! That is the first 3 of them.
Coach, as a play caller, there's none better than Matt Painter, especially closing out games.
And they work it inside. 9 to shoot. Smith stays in front of him. Turned him around 3 times. Off balance. 2! What a shot for Aiden Hunt in the shot clock.
And they're comfortable with this kid handling the rock.
He's got a mismatch with Bowen. 2 pump fakes. And another one coming for Daniel Jacobson. Next. 7-point Purdue lead. LeBaron Phylon with the lob. Bowen with the finish.
The first time. They got a huge mismatch inside. Purdue does. Do they go with the no?
Stolen away. LeBaron Phylon Jr.
Is he not?
He's going to go back to that left shoulder, and he dumps it off the Clough. Blocked by Bowen. Picked up and dumped.
Stay squared up with 2 minutes to go in this game and not let the corners get turned.
Phylon with the kick out. And the 3 no good from Millette. Whips it to Millette. He's going to let it fly again. Got it! And we are tied at 80. Reach in. Nearly stolen. Smith now gets downhill into Bowen and off the window and in. Looking for a top 10 road win. Turns around. Pump fake. Got it in the air. 27-point night. Add to that. And he's played the majority of his second half with 3 personal fouls. His college career at Washington State. And now Purdue's got another.
TKR in this game. Up and staying in front of the basketball for the most part. Forcing Alabama out of the.
And with 20.4 left, by to Tuscaloosa with a top 10 win on the road against a non-conference opponent. So for Jimmy Dykes, our fantastic